All right, guys, in this video, we're going to talk about a huge trap that a lot of you are falling into. And if you don't get out of it, it's going to ruin your life. You're going to wake up at 30 and realize you completely wasted your 20s. You got nothing done. You were all talk, no action. You're going to wonder what happened to all of those years of your 20s when you said you were about it, when you said you wanted to be great, and nothing really happened. We're going to talk about this, in the past on this channel. I've told you guys about a lot of things that normie kind of people, average kinds of people will do to destroy their lives so that you could avoid these things. We've talked about, crashing out on student debt and getting some corporate job that you're not passionate about, blowing your health, getting drunk all the time, chasing women that are degenerate, impregnating some girl that you're not even into, all this dumb stuff that the average man does. But what I'm going to talk to you about in this video is something that you guys who have some ambition are especially susceptible to. And it's something where, you mean well and you kind of get yourself into this stuff, but you're not actually doing what it takes to be successful, and you fall for this trap, and you're going to end up pretty similar to a lot of the average guys if you don't get out of this. And so we're going to discuss this in this video. It's going to be a bit of a tough love video, but you need to hear it. And those of you who take this seriously, it will be a game changer for your lives. So let's get into it. All right, guys. So this video is inspired by a recent scroll that I had on Instagram. So those of you who don't know, on Instagram now, you can go into the Reels tab and you can look at all the Reels that your friends and your followers and all of that have been engaging with, have been liking and commenting on. It'll show you all of these different Reels. And I did this for about 5 minutes, and I realized that everybody is completely full of fucking shit. And I was like, so I gotta say something about this. This is completely ridiculous. And here's what I mean. So this is the type of shit that guys are into. And I see this on Instagram, and you just see this in daily life. It is just this issue of men just bullshitting constantly. Everything's just fucking an act. And it's just disgusting, guys. It's this kind of shit right here. You'll see guys they love a good David Goggins reel. They love a good David Goggins podcast. They love a motivational YouTube video. They love this kind of stuff. They eat this shit up. They act like they're cut from this fucking special cloth. Like they're really about it in life. They're really that guy. They love this kind of stuff. They post this stuff. They tell themselves they're going to be great. They tell themselves they're a future millionaire. They share the Instagram post with their friend that says me and bro, we're going to make it someday and all this kind of stuff. They get locked in. They're always talking about being locked in. The great lock-in starts now. It's time to get serious. I'm so focused. All this type of stuff. They say all this kind of stuff. And then where are they at on a Saturday night? They're right here on their fucking phone watching porn. Some shit like that. They're playing video games. They're drinking with their friends who are doing nothing with their lives. This is what they're doing. They were sharing the Reels all day. They were serious, but then they just felt like it, and so they crash out. And this is what most guys do. And maybe it's not like that. Maybe it's not that bad, but you're half-assing everything in your life. This is what these kinds of people do. They're posting these kinds of things. They love this kind of content. They love Goggins. They love a fucking Chris Williamson, Alex Hormozy podcast for motivation. They love this kind of shit. And then they just fucking crash out their lives. And you see this from so many people. And I was like, holy shit, everyone is full of fucking shit. Or it's stuff like this, this one gets me too. They love a good, it's like the gym fake guys, the guys who pose as gym people, right? They love a good Ronnie Coleman lightweight baby fucking meme. They love when Ronnie Coleman yells yeah, lightweight baby, lightweight. They love that shit. They love it. They love some fucking creatine. They love their fucking caffeinated pre-workout, slamming that before the gym. They love that meme right there of the based looking guy. These kinds of guys, it's this certain type of guy. What I'm showing you here is these certain characters. These people love this kind of stuff. And it's just all bullshit. It's all posing. It's all just a fucking LARP, guys. So guys will love this kind of stuff, and then you'll see them in their daily lives and they look like this. They're 18% body fat. They've got a little bit of chest development because maybe they went in and did some chest, but they're out of shape. They're not doing shit. You know what I'm saying? They fucking drink Monster Energies. They go to Wendy's, all this kind of stuff. Their diet sucks. Basically all the hard stuff they're not doing. They're not dieting. They're not cleaning up their health. They're not sleeping good or anything like that. They love slamming a fucking pre-workout, drinking some creatine, and watching a Ronnie Coleman reel while they do some fucking half-assed workout, right? This is what these kinds of people like to do. It's a big fucking act, just like the motivational people, or it's the fucking money people. These guys might be the worst of the group, right? They love Andrew Tate, right? You'll see they liked an Andrew Tate post. They're sharing motivational memes and reels and all this stuff. They love Chat GPT. They think they're super woke to the way the world works because they use Chat GPT. They're oh yeah, I use Chat GPT to make a business and stuff. They love this stuff. They love Shopify. They think Shopify is like the fucking thing. They love drop shipping. They think drop shipping is so dope. That's what we're on, right? They share reels like this, right? POV, you and bro made it together and you're in front of the private jet. Like they send that to their friend, right? Their friend that they talk about success with, even though neither of them are successful. Or it's the me and bro in 10 years on the private jet eating some fancy meal, right? They share this kind of stuff and like they're broke. They're not even trying to run a business. They're not doing anything. Like this is the kind of shit they do though. Like this is a character. These people love playing this character of like I'm going to be rich and successful guy, but like what are they doing with their lives? Again, playing fucking video games, scrolling on Instagram, right? They're sharing all the reels, but they're not fucking doing anything. They're on dating apps, right? They're thinking about chicks. That's what their mind's really on, or video games. They're telling you things like, I'm still deciding what business to start, right? How many motherfuckers are still deciding what business to start? It's like, pick something. This really is not that fucking hard, guys. Just pick something. You know what I mean? The hard part is after that. The hard part's not picking something. You just got to get started, right? Get started, then you start eating the shit. The start, like most businesses can work. You just got to get started. But none of these guys are actually serious. Again, that's my point with this shit. All of these fraudulent ass people, they're just frauding on everything. They're frauding on the motivational stuff. They're frauding in the gym. They're frauds when it comes to money. They're frauds with everything. It's like I could keep going. Like with women, they fraud with that. How many guys think they're woke to the way that chicks work, but then they just get whipped by the first girl that shows up? It's just like everything with this fucking LARP, man. It's just so fucking gross, guys. And like, this is how you waste your 20s. It's a fucking act that people are playing. They're just playing an act. They're doing all the easy shit and not doing the hard stuff. It's easy to share a Goggins meme. It's easy to get fired up for a minute. It's easy to pretend like you know how the system works and you're going to escape the matrix and make money. It's easy to fucking, watch a motivational gym video. It's hard to diet. It's hard to make money. It's hard to actually stay disciplined. It's hard to stay consistent. And that's the shit these guys want no part of. They want no part of the actual grind of actually being successful. They want the fucking act. And here's what happens when you do this for a while. You end up like this. This is what the average guy ends up with like, and this is what most of these guys are going to end up like. They're going to have a gym phase for a little while where they go to the gym for like a couple of years, like half-assing it. And like they're kind of on that algorithm on Instagram where they're getting a bunch of fitness motivation stuff, but they're not serious about it. They're going to look like our boy fucking Beer Gut when it's done. They're going to drive the fucking Ford Focus. They're going to work in a cubicle. They didn't hustle, right? They're in Hustlers University with Andrew Tate, not doing shit. Right? They know, like, you could talk to these guys and they know a lot of shit. They love to talk to you about everything they know. Like, you'll get it with fitness videos. I post a fitness video and I'll get some fucking loser commenting on it like, actually, your form's bad on this shit. And it's like, dummy, shut the fuck up. You're fat. You know what I mean? It's just like, or some broke kid who wants to talk about how the world works, right? Like, you'll see some kid who's like 22 years old. He's got no fucking money. He's never started a business. He thinks business is easy, and he's always shitting on people like in 9-to-5 jobs. It's like the dude in the 9-to-5 job's making more money than you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, how about we fucking get to work? You know what I'm saying? It's just this thing. Everybody's on this, and you end up like a normie in the end. And all you did was just waste years of your life. You might as well have just gone and been a fucking normie. You know what I'm saying? Like, because this is what these guys do. They just go, like, they pretend like they're really about that life of being serious about shit, about success, about all this kind of stuff, but they're not serious about it. And then they just go back to being a fucking normie eventually. And so the point of this is like sharing reels and wearing Gymshark apparel and, watching fucking videos on side hustles. This stuff does not make you successful. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to actually do the work. Because if you don't, you're going to end up just like everybody else. And this is crazy. Like, I didn't really make this mistake. Like, I've always been fairly serious about shit in my life. But like, I had this thing where for a long time, it was always in my head that like someday I was going to be super successful. And it hit me one day, like, I think it was last year it hit me. I was like, you do realize you could fail. Like, you could fail at everything. And like, it hit me finally. I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I actually could just fail at this. There's no law of the universe that says I'm going to be successful. Me talking about it does not guarantee this. And I realized I was like, I have to just do everything I can here. Like, I was pretty serious, but I was like, I have to get way more fucking serious. You know what I mean? And like, most guys just never have that moment where it just hits them. We're like, dude, you could fail at this. Like you could just talking about being jacked does not make you jacked. Talking about money does not bring money into your bank account, right? You could fail at everything. You could be an epic failure. And you seriously should think about that in your life. You should really understand. Just tell yourself, like, dude, you could fail. Like all those dreams you have in your head, I want you to imagine a life where none of them came true. Because for most people, none of those dreams do come true. And that's not to be a downer. The point is like, wake the fuck up. Because there is a logical path that you can take to get what you want in life. It's just that most people don't want to take that path because it's hard, right? It's fun to LARP like you're a boxer, right? Like I noticed this a lot because like a lot of my algorithm these days is kind of tuned towards like boxing and like Muay Thai and martial arts kind of stuff like that, UFC. There's a lot of people who love to LARP like they're like fighters. And it's like you go hit the pads on a Wednesday night in a group fitness class. Like that's not fighting, right? Like until you've gotten like I have, and I really try. I genuinely I don't claim to be a fighter because I've never actually gone and been in a fight. I do take it pretty seriously though because I talk about it and so I want to actually be about it. I don't want to be one of these LARPers. And so like I go spar. Like I still sort of have a black eye from the last time I sparred last weekend. Like if you're not actually in the ring getting your ass kicked or kicking some ass, you're not a fighter. You know what I'm saying? And my point with that is just like all these different things that everybody's doing, they're just talking. And it's like there is a scientific path to success where you have to do certain things. You have to put in the work. You have to do those hard things that you don't want to do. And that's the shit that the LARPing crowd, the ones who like the Instagram posts and all that kind of shit, they don't want any part of that. And so they're never going to be successful. It's, hitting the pads and pretending to be a fighter is fun. Getting your ass kicked is not fun. You know what I'm saying? A weight cut for a fight is not fun. You know what I'm saying? Like actually getting your diet right instead of eating fast food and going and working out. Like actually having the diet right, that's the hard part. These guys don't want any fucking part of it. Grinding on a business for years without results while you figure out how to do it, that's the hard part. There is a process to this. Success is not random. The reason it feels random is because everybody's doing a bunch of bullshit that has nothing to do with success, and so they don't get success, and then they just think it was bad luck, or they think somebody else got lucky because they were successful. That's not how this works. There's a process. The process is eat shit. The process is it's gonna fucking suck. And you got to get that into your head, guys, because you do not want to be one of these fucking fake-ass LARPers in your life. And I see so many of you guys with this shit. Like, I'll see comments from people on my channel, from people I know for a fact don't have their shit together, and they're just LARPing like they've got their shit together, and it just grinds my fucking gears. I'm like, dude, get your shit together. Holy cow, like you've been fat for the last 3 years you've been watching my YouTube channel, but you're talking about like people aren't serious and they're not motivated and locked in and like you're elite and all this kind of stuff. It's like, get the fuck out of here with this shit, dude. Enough of the fucking talk. You know what I mean? Like the talk is gross, guys. Seriously. So cut it out. If you are just talking, it doesn't matter what you talk about. Talk doesn't mean shit. You can talk about fucking sports or you can talk about making money. If all you did was talk, you're both going to end up in the same fucking spot. That's the point of this, guys. Seriously. Chronic LARPing syndrome. That's what I call this. Like everybody's just LARPing. Like they just can't help themselves but LARP about everything in their lives. Seriously. What is LARPing? LARPing is when you participate in a culture and pretend to be about it without actually taking it seriously. So it's just everybody wants to be a part of something, right? Especially in this social media era that we're in. Everybody's looking to like create like an identity for themselves online, right? They want to just be like a brand, like who am I? Like they're seeking their identity out and all this shit, but they're never serious about it, right? Like they'll share a bunch of Christian memes, but like they don't actually follow Christian morality. They will share the fitness stuff, share the business stuff, but like they're pretending to be in this culture. They pimp the lingo of it. They wear the apparel of this group of people, but they're not actually fucking about it. And it's just disgusting, guys. You got to get this LARPing shit out. It will wreck your life, and it's cringe as fuck. Men build their identities around shit they aren't serious about. I was thinking about this, like there's all these people I see. Like I saw this again when I was on this Instagram thing. I was looking at these people. Like I would see people liking fitness posts, like the fitness memes, like acting like they build their lives around the gym. Like there's people out there, they will build their lives around fitness. And like I'm in good shape, but I really haven't built my life around fitness. It's just a thing I do. I take it seriously, but like my identity is not about fucking weights. You know what I mean? But there's people out there whose like whole fucking identity is a gym. Like that's all they talk about. All their posts on their Instagram is a fucking workout video and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, how did you build your entire personality around something and I'm better than you at it? It's like with the money people. I'm like, people will be motivated, like posting motivational money shit. I'm like, you are broke. Why are you building your identity around something you suck at? And people just do this. Like they're just, it's like, I cannot fathom claiming to take something serious and not taking it serious. It just makes no sense to me. It's like, if you're gonna do it, fucking do it. You know what I mean? If you're gonna make money, get fucking serious about it and make some fucking money. If you're gonna get in shape, get in shape. Like, what I don't understand, I just cannot fathom claiming to be about something, spending all my time thinking about something, sharing posts, building my online identity and really my in-person identity around a subject or a focus, and then sucking at it. That makes no sense. And people just do this. Like, their whole personality is built around shit that they suck at. And I'm like it just boggles the mind. I'm like, you guys have got to get serious about some shit, man. Like, it's so fucking cringe to be the guy who is sharing the POV "me and bro made it" post when you're broke. Like, do you think Alex Hormozy is sharing business reels with his friends? Do you think David Goggins is sharing motivational reels? It's like, people who are actually about this shit, they go do the fucking work. You know what I mean? It is so, I'm just like, it just blows me away when I realize just how many people are bad at shit that they build their personalities around, and they don't take it serious. They're like all about the gym, but eat like shit. I'm like, what are we doing here? This makes no fucking sense, guys. They do the fun parts, skip the hard parts, and LARP like they're really about it. This is what people do. They like the fun of something. It's fun to share the posts. It's fun to talk about all the business ideas. It's fun to make fun of the normies with their 9-to-5 jobs. It's fun to, share the Ronnie Coleman lifting post. It's fun to, watch the Arnold Schwarzenegger poses or like go bench every now and then. But it's like the hard shit, they want no parts of that. All right. And it's just it's a problem. This is how you waste your 20s. You want all the fun parts of something, but you don't want the hard parts of it. And so you're just LARPing. You're pretending to be a part of this culture. But when push comes to shove, you aren't doing anything hard. You're skipping all the hard parts, and that's why you're not going to get anywhere. You're just going to half-ass everything, and you're going to look like shit. Your bank account's going to be shit. Everything about you is going to be shit because you just keep skipping the hard parts, and you're LARPing, and you think someday things are going to change for you. No, they're not. The day it changes is when you start eating the fucking shit. That's when shit will actually change for you. You can talk about it all you want. Once you start eating shit, that's when you're going to make some progress. They don't believe anything. They just like the vibes. This is important to understand, is like, most people don't believe anything in their lives. They don't really believe, like most Christians don't believe in Christianity. They like the vibe of the Sunday morning rock concert that they go to that masquerades as a church service. They love the rock concert where they praise God and they feel fucking enlightened and energized when it's done. Like, they haven't read the Bible. These people don't believe anything. You know what I mean? It's just trendy. It's their culture. It's a good vibe. It's vibes. It feels good. It's fun, right? It's just like, it's all emotion. They haven't thought this shit through. People haven't thought through money, right? It's just a vibe, the entrepreneur vibe, right? It's like cool to like have a Ferrari as your wallpaper on your phone and be like, someday I'm going to get that car. Like, it's just vibes. These people are just building their lives around vibes. It's like, I like the vibe of this, so I'm just going to pretend like I'm about this shit. Like, they don't know why they think anything they think. They don't know why they're doing anything they're doing. They just like the vibe. And because they're just there for the vibe, anything that kills the vibe, which is the hard stuff, they don't want any part of it, right? It's fun to be about the vibes on Sunday morning at a church service, but it's not vibes when that girl in the dating app wants to hook up with you and suddenly you have to stand up for your morality. Suddenly it's not vibes anymore, right? It's vibes to fucking share the Instagram posts. It's not vibes to go work 12 hours on a business. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, this is what they're on. Like, it's ridiculous. You look like a fucking idiot. All of you who are doing this shit. Like, just, I pray, like, my prayer for my life is that I never fucking LARP. Seriously, like, I try to make sure, like, whatever I talk about is just shit that I'm taking seriously. You don't have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. But if you're not even doing it, you're not actually doing it, you can't look yourself in the mirror and be like, I'm really doing this shit. Just shut the fuck up about it. You know what I mean? And just go live your normie life, because you're never going to make it because you're not fucking serious. You know what I mean? Just accept it. You might as well just accept you're not about it. Or hopefully this wakes you up and some of you actually do start being about it, okay? Everyone these days is thinking about their brand. People have this idea, like, because of social media, they're like curating this idea of themselves that they put out there. They're like, who do I want to identify as, right? It's like transgenderism for everybody else, right? Like everybody wants to pick their identity, right? And it's true, you can create like, who do you want to be in this world? Like that's an important thing. You do want to decide that, but what most people do is they basically go curate a social media feed full of shit that sounds cool to them. Like it sounds really cool to be based and know about all the political shit and, you know, get the entrepreneur memes and reels and motivational shit. And it's like, it's just a brand, right? And then they share these things to their Instagram stories, and it's like them dog whistling to everybody else who's kind of sharing the same reels. So like they get to identify as a certain member of a group by doing these kinds of things. It's just like clothes, right? Like people wear Nike because they want to make a statement. People wear Adidas. People drive certain cars. Like all these things are like a statement about yourself. But it's just like you never want to be a fraud in life. There's nothing wrong with David Goggins. I love David Goggins, right? There's nothing wrong with his posts. The problem is when you're sharing the post, but you're fat and you're lazy and you're not doing anything. The problem is when you're sharing the entrepreneur shit and you have no fucking money, right? Like this is where this issue comes up, and it's just like everywhere. It's pervasive with the fucking just garbage ass stuff, and everybody's just trying to build a brand. And I don't mean build a brand and like they're trying to go famous on social media. I mean they're trying to present themselves in a certain way to everybody. And it's all an act. It's a presentation. They're doing it for everybody else. They're not doing it for themselves because, like I said, they don't believe any of this shit. They just like how it sounds. They like what it says about them, right? They like posting the fucking Christian tradcon kind of post because it makes them look morally virtuous. It makes them look like a good person. They like sharing the hustle stuff because it makes them look a certain way. Like this is all, they just want to look a certain way, but they're not doing anything. And you know the ones who are actually about it are the ones that you rarely see much on social media until they've actually done some shit. And this is the thing, and it's like, it's not even just social media, but it's just in general in your life. How much shit are you just kind of like consuming passively, but you're not really about it? You know what I mean? You're just identifying with this stuff, but you're not doing it. You're not in there. You're not after it, right? And it's just like you want to start a YouTube channel, but you're uploading like once or twice a week and you're like getting no views and you don't even know how YouTube works. It's like you're a fraud. You're not serious about this shit. Nobody's serious about anything. And this is like the difference between success and failure is simply being serious about things. I'm pretty confident at this point that if you're serious about some shit, you will make it. It's just most people aren't serious about anything. It's like 99% of people never try, and then like 99% of the people who do try aren't serious about it. And so that leaves you with 0.1% of the people who actually are serious and they get what they want. That's kind of how this works. Like 99% of people never actually try to get jacked. Of the people who do try to get jacked, they just drink some pre-workout, work out a couple times, eat Wendy's, and that's their day. And then you got the people who actually show up, actually eat the steak and eggs, actually train hard, actually just do the shit right, and they get the results. This is not rocket science. It's just, are you serious? Are you willing to do the work? You know, and it boggles my mind that people won't do the work. I don't, like, genuinely, I don't get it. Like, and you know, here's another thing about this. Like, what else are you going to do with your life? People are like, oh, like, they don't want to work. I'm like, what else are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? Right? Like, it's just like, you're just going to fuck around and play video games? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand doing something and not taking it seriously. Like, people will be like, what hobbies do you have? It's like, I don't even have any hobbies, realistically. I just have shit that I take serious. I don't understand doing something and not trying to be excellent at it. I don't get it. Like, I'd rather just not do it if I'm not going to do it well. I don't understand this, but people like are fucking all about this LARPing shit, man. They have a curated social media feed they build their identity around without ever doing anything in real life. This is what most people do. They just have a feed of stuff on social media that tells them something about who they are, and they're not serious about any of it, and their life never changes. It's just a fucking act, guys. It's a joke. They like the vibe of being an entrepreneur, so they play the character. Being a fighter sounds cool, so they go to a boxing class once a week and LARP as a fighter, right? It's just an act. It's all LARPing. It's all fake. Sharing based memes, but doing nothing, right? Like, this is one that kills me, guys. Like, everybody loves to do these, like, memes that are fucking like based and shit like that. Like, they just love to dog whistle to everybody like they're woke, right? They love to share stuff that makes it sound like they know what's up with the way the world works and all this kind of stuff. It's stuff like this, right? This shit kills me. This might be the worst. This one offends me like on a certain level, just because it's just, I can't stand the fakery of it, right? Like I'm sure most of you, this meme went uber viral. I'm sure most of you have seen it. The politics, my politics in 2016, it's the MAGA hat. My politics in 2025, it's the guy screaming like, you say Christ is Lord, like that thing. Or this one right here, the type of Christian I want to be, the type of Christian I'm forced to be. It's like a crusader. Like everybody loves sharing this stuff. I'll just see this kind of shit. It's like, it's an act. How many motherfuckers are out here actually crusading? Most of these guys look like Mr. Rogers. Real shit. Like, they ain't fucking crusading. They don't have the balls to do shit. They share some fucking Instagram post. That's their fucking crusade. I don't see you guys out there going crazy. I don't see you guys out there demanding change, right? Like, even with this Charlie Kirk shit that recently happened, like, how many of these people who are even his friends, who are like political commentators, how many of them are even going to do anything? Nothing. They're not going to do anything. The Matt Walshes, these kinds of people. I don't want to take this too far off track, but like, it's just a good point of, again, LARPing. How many people are actually going to do anything? These people claim to be this man's friend. Are they going to go actually do anything, or are they just going to bitch on their fucking shows? It's all talk. Everybody's just, it's an act, man. And it's just disgusting, guys. Cut this out. This will waste your 20s. You will rob yourself of your life by playing an act and never getting serious about anything. Like, seriously, get serious about your faith. You know what I mean? I told you guys in a video like a month or so ago, I mentioned Christianity in the video, and I said in the video, I feel guilty talking about this because I don't feel like it's something that I take seriously enough in my life to stand on, because I don't want to LARP. You know, I'm not saying you have to go be a diehard Christian. That's not my point with this. My point is, like, if you're going to do it, then actually live up to it, right? Don't just be espousing Christian values all the time, sharing based memes, pretending like you're this moral person, but then you just banging chicks on the side and getting drunk and shit. It's like you're a fraud, and you're a fraud in the worst way, because now you're defiling sacred stuff. Like, it's just ridiculous, man. Like, if you're going to do it, do it. And if you're not, don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And like, don't talk about it until you have some credentials too, right? Like, you know, if if you want to talk like you're really the spiritual guy, or you want to talk like you're the fitness guy, like, let me see some fucking results. Have you even read the Bible? Can you bench 225? Do you have 10K per month coming in before you start talking about money? You know what I mean? Like, can we do some shit before we actually like get on the fucking LARP here, before we start talking all the time? You know what I'm saying? It's just a fucking act, guys. It's a scam, man. 99% of people don't believe anything. They just like the vibe of something, and so they go with it. That's the fucking deal. And like, this vibes-based mentality, it's very feminine. It's emotional. Guys like the feel of something. It's emotional. It feels good. They like the feel of it. It's just feminine energy. It's like the masculine just gets down to fucking business and gets shit done, guys. So get some fucking shit done, man. That's the big lesson of this. Most men waste their lives by never getting serious about anything. They LARP like an entrepreneur and then eventually get a 9-to-5 job because they weren't serious about entrepreneurship. Eventually life gets serious. They get a fucking job. They have a gym phase where they blow a bunch of money on supplements, but they look like a normie their whole lives, right? They never actually get jacked, right? It's all fun and games. It's just an act, right? And like, this is how you waste your 20s. You're just acting. You're just, you think somehow by acting like it's going to happen, it's going to happen. It's like, no, you got to do it. You got to be about this shit for real. It's fun to pretend like you're going to get rich, but getting rich is actually hard. It's fun to pretend to be a fitness addict, but they don't want to eat healthy. These people, it's fun to bench press. Bench pressing with your boys on a fucking Thursday afternoon is fun. It's like eating a fucking steak every day instead of Wendy's. That's the hard part, right? Don't be the guy who LARPs. It's cringe as fuck. Like, it's just so fucking cringe, guys. I'm like, it's just like, get this shit away from me. It's just all a fucking act. It's all people just trying to position themselves in a certain way. They want to present themselves a certain way. It's like, you're never going to make it anywhere with this shit. Get down to fucking business. Get down to business. Who do you want to be in this life? What are you about? What do you believe? And do some shit about that, man. Like, seriously, enough of the act. If you don't want to waste your life, ask yourself, am I LARPing? Just ask yourself, where am I LARPing in my life? And just either, if you're LARPing about it, either get serious about it or cut it out. No in between. There's no reason for the fake shit. There's no reason for this shit. Like, either get serious about it or don't do it. Like, what's the point? You only have so much time each day. So wasting it on bullshit is stupid. Wasting it on shit you're not serious about is stupid. Get serious about the shit, the few things you actually care about in your life, and make them fucking happen. Get serious about things you claim to be serious about. That's the game. Like, enough talking like you're serious about entrepreneurship. Get fucking serious about it. What does it mean to get serious about entrepreneurship? It means cut out all the fucking friends who are talking about shit that's not entrepreneurship. It means, spend some fucking time on it. Delete all the apps off your phone that are distracting you. Stop trying to talk to girls all the time and make some fucking money. Do some uncomfortable shit. Learn how to actually build a business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do the shit, okay? Results don't come from wearing Gymshark t-shirts, sharing reels, or talking about getting rich. It comes from all the hard shit the LARPers don't want to do. The difference between a LARPer and a successful person is just the hard shit. And that's all you got to do. It's like, if you're doing the thing, like if you're faking it right now, just be like, how do I not fake it? It's like, do the hard shit. All those hard parts. Everything has hard parts, right? Everybody can LARP. Like, this is in like the pickup community with women. Like, there's a lot of guys who have never approached a girl in their life who will just go on the internet and troll and pretend like they're like the pickup artist master. There's a lot of guys, like most guys on the internet, claim to be getting laid all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like they aren't. Right? It's just like, do the hard parts, actually get good at the thing, do the uncomfortable thing, right? A lot of people want to be rich, but like, do you actually want to go make the calls? Do you actually want to deal with the difficult conversations? Do you actually want to deal with the stress? Do you actually want to work 12 hours a day to make it happen? Like, do the fucking shit. That's the game, guys. Get serious about your life before you waste it. That's the final message of this video, guys. I pray that you are not LARPing, and if you are, cut that shit out. Get serious about it. Hopefully the lighting didn't wreck this video for you guys. The sun started going down halfway through. I cut this light on, but it's kind of like harsh now that I'm realizing it. But hopefully the value was good for you. Be sure to like the video, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.